Hey Sean, how's it going? All right, I looked at the pages. Everything looked good to me. This stuff you will have to figure out. Um, so let's get to all the content that I wanted to give you. So first of all, I've been looking at this stuff and thinking about it, and um, excuse me, I'll have to pause for a second. All right, I'm back. I just wanted to show you this thing right here. So Alright, so I've been thinking about how you can utilize the copy that you don't use. And I was thinking that you could just put it in little boxes like this around the page later on. If you so desire, the CTAs interspersed throughout the page. So, I mean, for example, it says here the headline, worst carb ever. Here you could say, as Dr. Chang once said, da 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 da. Or how to find more about this magnesium miracle. No, that won't go. But I mean, you could, for example, put in, can you really become healthier, lower your blood pressure, and enjoy a happier, healthier life? And then put it in a box, put the link there. So that's something useful that you could do. The changes, alright, everything looked pretty good to me. I changed a few small things, so that should be great. Now about traffic. So let's go to Upwork. Should probably pause one more time. I'm just gonna make note of what I'm about to tell you. So, kind of weird. Alright, I think, yeah, here we go. Alright, so my number one traffic advice to you is to pay for 1 hour of traffic consulting. Because, okay, I'm a writer. I know a little bit about traffic because it's adjacent to what I do. But it's not what I do. I know a lot more about traffic than the average person, but I mostly know about it as it pertains to a page. So, um, essentially, I've never really driven traffic. I just see my associates do it. So, my personal advice is to hire someone good, pay them $100, and to see what they tell you, essentially. When I say someone good, don't hire a Facebook guy or this guy or that guy. Hire someone who has preferably launched products before. Someone, especially in your niche and who understands your target audience. You want someone who does this a lot, and $100 of a person like that, it's time will save you hundreds of dollars. So that's the sort of disclaimer. Now, having said that, so first, Facebook ads. That's literally what everyone's doing right now because it's a pretty new platform. A lot of people still don't know how to use it. Personally, even not really being a traffic guy, I have something like, I think I have something like 7 Facebook accounts that I help people run, which should give you an idea of just how popular it is. So oh my gosh. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of pages that I'm marketing. Not even a marketer. It just works that well. It's that effective. It's really just wonderful. And it's very easy to use. So creating an ad is just, they have a really nice wizard. It's not like Google Ads where there's a million things you don't know what anything does. Fortunately with Facebook, it's all really cool, really simple. So that's one thing. Something else that I recommend that you consider trying is blogger outreach. One second. Alright. So these are actually mostly for search engine optimization. But all right, I'll just get to the core point, and you can Google for services yourself. But the point is that right now something else is booming and really helping people sell stuff is micro influencers. So blogs and Instagram channels that have a small but highly focused following. So an example for fashion would be, I know this is irrelevant to you specifically, but I'll just show you so you know what I mean. So there's this girl, Kate Bootko. Oh, that's odd. One sec. Okay, so there's a girl, she has 230,000 followers. You know, it's nothing amazing, but first you can tell by the quality of the photographs that, you know, that she's monetizing this. And she actually gets a lot of money from brands like Dior, Chanel, and others, to promote her stuff because people really follow these micro influencers. So if you could find a few small bloggers or micro influencers and pay them some, you know, modest amount of money, that would be, for me at least, tactic number 2. And let's see, number 3, driving traffic effectively. I would definitely look into those services we discussed, like Zergnet or let's see. I'm actually not 100% sure which native ad network is best for this, but I know there's Zergnet, Outbrain, and other similar services, which again I haven't used before. I don't handle traffic, but I definitely know that this stuff works really, really, really well. And if you decide to go there, I'll give you free high quality images. So those would be my main 3. But again, so pay for 1 hour of traffic consulting, Facebook ads, 3, micro influencers, and 4, advertorial networks. Okay. As for how to actually run this, we sort of discussed it, but I'll just go over it again one more time real quick. So basically, put this up, drive traffic to it, experiment with multi-page setups versus one-page setup versus even putting the whole advertorial in the same page as the sales letter. And just plug it into the funnel and see how it works. I should warn you that, alright, I'll just say what I honestly think. I think you come from a background where you worked, obviously in an organization with other people, and there was probably the expectation that you have to do a good job all the time. So I should tell you that in this game, we fail, like, literally constantly. Things just don't work how they're supposed to. And even if you go to ClickBank and you look at their top selling products or anywhere, those products usually people invested tens of thousands of dollars, failing to see what was going to work and what was not going to work. So, overall, off work, I encourage you not to set too high expectations, for something to work instantly. So even though I've told you the 3 channels that I recommend you promote with, and even though I believe you will eventually hire a traffic person, sooner or later you'll need one. Basically just experiment. So I've seen your other materials. I think they're good. The product, the sound, the advertorial, I believe in. And obviously I've seen my advertorials work numerous times. But things might just work not how you expect them to. For example, you might end up realizing that you can sell directly from the advertorial, or vice versa. You might realize that you sell better with just the sales page. And when that happens, don't be afraid of just tweaking stuff and really experiment a lot. So that's my traffic advice. I hope that was helpful. Thanks for the opportunity to work for you. Really enjoyed myself, and like I said, I'm totally on board to make further changes and provide you with free stock images anytime. It's been a huge pleasure, so really hit me up. Bye.